Hi everybody, it's Mrs. Garibaldi and I am here for today's reading lesson, and today we're going to be learning about the amazing jellyfish. So we're going to go into Mayan and we're going to be reading a Oceans Alive jellyfish book. All right, so let me share my screen with you and we're going to dive right in. Here we go. So I'm going to make this big so we all can see it nice and big. Here we go. I'm going to move myself up a smidge. Perfect. Oceans Alive jellyfish. Jellyfish are such amazing creatures. Do you know something already about jellyfish in your mind? That's called schema, when you already have some information in your brain about a subject. So, do you have any background knowledge or schema about jellyfish? I do. I've been to the Florida Aquarium and I've seen jellyfish swimming, and they kind of like move their body like this to help them swim. So I already have a picture in my mind about how jellyfish swim. I have also seen a few TV shows about what jellyfish eat, and I also know that jellyfish sometimes can sting you. So I do have some schema or information in my brain about jellyfish already. So let's see if that information is correct, because sometimes the information that we have inside our brain isn't always 100% accurate. Sometimes when we do more research, we find that we had some things wrong, but we're able to learn more. So let's go ahead. Let's take the schema that we have in our brain and let's see if it matches this book, Jellyfish. Here we go. Where jellyfish live. Jellyfish live in oceans all over the world. Jellyfish travel in groups. A group of jellyfish is called a smack. I had no idea about that. We've been learning a lot about what different groups of animals are called, haven't we? So I find it really interesting that a group of jellyfish is called a smack. That's kind of crazy. You learn something new every day, don't you? All right, let's keep reading. Some jellyfish live at the top of the ocean. Some jellyfish live deep in the ocean. Let's look at these two pictures. I'm looking at this jellyfish who lives at the top of the ocean, and around them it's very bright and sunshiny, right? So bright that you can actually see a lot of the details on this jellyfish. That's because they're closer to the ocean's surface, which is closer to the sun. This jellyfish lives deep in the ocean, so far in the ocean that not much sunlight gets down there. So the reason we can see this jellyfish is because the scuba diver, right, or scientist, has a light on their camera that it's flashing on the jellyfish so that they can see it better. This is a crazy looking jellyfish though, isn't it? So amazing. Let's keep reading. How jellyfish look. Most jellyfish are shaped like open umbrellas. That's true. Their bodies are smooth and squishy. Wow. Look at this. Now, I'm looking at these pictures and again, I'm thinking to myself, this jellyfish must live deep in the ocean because it's so dark. And this jellyfish must live closer to the surface because the water is so bright around it. I love that. This jellyfish looks weird because its tentacles are going up instead of down. That's interesting. I don't think I've ever seen a jellyfish like this. Jellyfish do not have eyes, a brain, a heart, or bones. What? A jellyfish's body is mostly water. Wow. I might have to read that again because that really surprised me. Did that surprise you? Jellyfish do not have eyes, They don't have a brain, they don't have a heart, and they don't have bones. So they're not like us at all, are they? Because we have eyes, a brain, a heart, and bones. My goodness, and their body is mostly made of water. That's so amazing. This jellyfish here, it actually makes its own light. It lives at the bottom of the ocean where there's no sunlight, but it's actually able to make its own light. So this little tentacles here actually produce like what they call bioluminescence. So it actually produces its own light, which is so cool. It makes its own light show. Here we go. Wow, look at those guys. Huh. Jellyfish can be purple, pink, orange, and other colors. Some jellyfish are no color at all. They're like clear. I've seen this jellyfish on the beach before. They're not supposed to be on the beach, but I guess it had washed up onto the sand and got stuck. But I've seen this kind of jellyfish before. Cool. Wow. Jellyfish have arms called tentacles. Tentacles can be short or long. So take a look. There are the tentacles. Amazing. And so I can see the label here and it's pointing to the tentacles. A jellyfish spreads out its tentacles to search for food. That kind of reminds me about the octopus we read about. They use their tentacles to search for food too. Huh, interesting. The tentacles have stinging cells that catch food. The jellyfish brings the food to its mouth. Oh boy, look, it's using its tentacles to kind of grab and bring the food in. Almost like a fishing line, I think. That's wild. And look, it's caught a shrimp. Wow. I wonder though, you know what I'm wondering? And we always say that good readers, as they're reading, they're wondering things. I'm wondering if they don't have eyes, how do they see where their food is to catch it? I might have to learn more by doing some research. All right, let's keep going. The mouth is a short tube that hangs down from the body. So this picture gives us a really good idea of where the mouth is because it tells us the label mouth. And then look, the body of the jellyfish is clear so we can see through it. And look, the mouth is the short tube that hangs down from the body. Really cool. Most jellyfish also have curly feeding arms around the mouth. And these are the feeding arms. Huh, I noticed that on this and I was a little confused because I know the tentacles are kind of these darker lines, but then I was wondering what these were, and these must be the feeding tubes, those curly feeding tubes, or feeding arms. I'm sorry, feeding arms. So this guy's feeding arms looks different. Wow, all right, let's keep reading. How jellyfish swim. Look at this cutie. Oh my goodness. He's adorable. Jellyfish squeeze water through their bodies to swim, but they do not swim fast. So they're not like the octopus who can swim super fast or the squid that can swim super fast. Jellyfish, they mostly float and they just pump the water through to help them swim. It says jellyfish are drifters. They go wherever the ocean current takes them. Oh, isn't that nice? Wow, I'm just fascinated by this one. He is beautiful. And then you'll notice I can see the tentacles, and then I also can see those feeding arms. Very cool. They're beautiful. And that's the end of the book, you guys. So I'm going to think about some of that background knowledge I had in my head, And then I'm also going to think about that new information that I learned, and I'm going to be able to put that together to where I know more about the subject of jellyfish. So some things that we learned today that we were really surprised about, can you guys think about those things? So what's something that really surprised you about jellyfish today? I know what really surprised me about jellyfish today. I was really surprised that they don't have eyes or a brain or a heart or bones, which I kind of knew they didn't have bones because when you see through them and you don't see the bones, right? I also was really surprised about the different types of jellyfish that I did not know existed. There are so many types of jellyfish. I think I want to maybe read some more books about jellyfish to learn more. And I also had a question still that didn't get answered by that book. And the question was, if they don't have eyes, how do they see the food that they have to catch? So when we're left with questions, you got to do some more research, right? So I'm going to go do my research to see if I can find out how jellyfish find their food. And I hope you have a great day. Don't forget to watch my writing video for today, where we actually are going to be writing about some of the information we learned about jellyfish. All right. I want you to have a great day. I love you. I miss you. I wish you well. And I hope to see you at tomorrow's live lesson. Goodbye.